Welcome back, everybody, to Grand Tactician, the Civil War. I'm Grumpy Grandpa Gaming, and this is episode 42 of our Confederate Spring of '62 campaign in version 1.11, using the A.O.M Mod. So, last episode, we saw two messy fights happen over here on the Virginia Theater. One fight here at Harpers Ferry, Third Battle of Harpers Ferry, and the Battle of Fort Whipple. So things here in Virginia are heating up in response to Jackson's Army Valley District moving into Cumberland. So a little bit of a change of pace there. Not much of one, but a little bit, changing up the battle venues. Up here in Maine, which is supposed to be the main thrust of our campaign, but it's still kind of bogged down, we are continuing the siege of Fort Scammell. Second Corps of the Army in North, which is now in the command of Claiborne, is still down the orange readiness, but we've only advanced the game 2 days, so I'm hoping within the week he'll be up in the yellow. We actually get him down into Portland, but siege of Fort Scammell might be over before then too. I don't know. Over here in Virginia, we're not going to make any more moves right now. We're just holding the line. I'm just trying to figure out where 44th Army is on its way to, since we saw them off from the siege of Fortress Monroe. They're now hanging out over here. So, need to figure out what they are doing, because it looks like they might be heading back out to the water. I don't know if they're going to be coming across back up here into Maryland, or actually going to be coming back down to Fortress Monroe again. So I do have the Longstreet Center Corps still sitting in Richmond, just waiting to see where this force goes off to. And the Army of Tennessee is now in Grafton, and we're waiting for their raiders to come back up in the green before we move them on into Wheeling in West Virginia. Once we've taken Wheeling, I will be shifting this corps over here back into Tennessee to support the Army of Mississippi and this nice 80,000 plus man threat that we have going on out here. Speaking of which, this is our next stop. So Army of Transmiss is still recovering. Van Dorn's Corps is down in the orange, but they should be coming up fairly quickly now that I have them in Nashville. And with the Army of Mississippi, we're still trying to extricate ourselves from Cairo. Second Corps is still trying to make its way back around to Paducah. And I've ordered Third Corps of the Army of Mississippi back towards Fort Hayman, so they can recover their readiness faster with the depot over here. But I'm going to be pulling the entire army back to Fort Hayman just to consolidate it once First Corps has finished its siege of Island number 10, which should be finished in game today. But Lord knows, you never know what sieges, if they're going to go fast or slow. And coming out here a little further west, Forest Corps. It's now almost onto the Oregon Trail, and almost in position to build a depot and then begin the siege of Fort Kearny. Once they finish that siege, we'll be sending them on a merry little raid right back down along this road, going to Omaha City, Des Moines, Iowa City, Davenport, Peoria, up into Chicago, and we're just going to raid our way across the Midwest of the United States. And down here, what First Fleet is actually doing right now. Looks like they're on their way into Charleston, though they shouldn't be. Have to figure that one out. And Lincoln's Gift Squadron is still on its way into take up station between Long Island Sound and Nantucket Sound. They actually should have been there already. I'd actually sent them up to engage the Army of New England and its forces as they were still on ships. And when I sent them up there, for some reason, my squadron didn't engage them and actually retreated all the way south into Fernandina, and I actually had to order them back up again. So Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened there. The naval aspect sometimes is a little mind-boggling. But I think that should cover everything for right now, so I'll be back. Alright, it's June 25th, and we have ourselves a naval engagement. The First Fleet has engaged the Second Fleet of the Atlantic Blockading Squadron. And we've caught 6 of their ships on our little raid here. So it shows us even on, but we should win this pretty handily as we are all ironclads, and it's a bark. Looks a little odd. Alright. So it looks like we've engaged a schooner, a bark, a third rate, a sloop of war, another third rate. Is that double ender? Okay. A little odd to see that in an ocean-going fleet. And the frigate. Hopefully we capture this frigate. We could use that in the Lincoln's Gift Squadron. Alright, looks like we're going to be capturing the schooner, which we don't really need. Kensington's withdrawing. Submarin's withdrawing. Jamestown's up. They're all withdrawing. Okay, so we only captured a schooner. Not a really good grab on that one. Now, where are you going? And he's fleeing up to Wilmington now. Okay, I do need Charleston cleared, but don't know what he's doing going up that way. We'll let it go out. Let's get that schooner out of the fleet. Not much of a victory, but still a victory. That should wear him down a little bit more. So once he's in the green, we get him back into raid status. We take on the 2nd North Atlantic Blockade Squadron. We got to get one of these ports cleared so that he can actually stay in one location to raid down these fleets. On top of that, we actually did just take island number 10. So I have the Army of Mississippi out this way. Oh, we got ourselves another fight over at Harpers Ferry, it looks like. But we've taken out number 10, so the Army of Mississippi is now consolidating between Columbus and Paducah. Just waiting for their Army commander, who was stuck on this side of the river, to come back down around and link up with his forces. And we have also taken Fort Scammell in Maine. So only advanced the game one day since the intro, so 2nd Corps still not ready to go, so I'll be advancing 1st Corps into Portland and seize the bank here before sending them down to take on Fort McClary. On top of that, like I said, it looks like we're going to have the 4th Battle at Harpers Ferry with the Middle Department and 4th Corps Army Potomac under the command of Erasmus Keyes, taking on our left wing of the Army of Northern Virginia under command of Daniel Hill. And another thing I didn't mention is I do have Army of the Valley District now moving into Hagerstown to seize the iron mines here. And hopefully we'll hold on to those. So bring in 18,342 infantry, 2,700 cavalry, 28 guns to our 20,458 infantry, 950 cavalry, 94 guns. One thing I do have to mention, I should have done at the intro, is the last few battles have been kind of a little bloodier than normal for myself, and the federal advantage in numbers and weaponry is starting to tell. So we're going to have to start being a little more careful with our fights. This one won't be an issue. We actually outnumber them this time. So shouldn't be too bad of a fight. So I'll see you all on the other side of the load screen. Welcome everybody to the 4th Battle of Harpers Ferry. So we have rolled the Winchester map and we are defending Kernstown. So the Federals are coming in from straight north, right down Martinsburg Pike here. So you can see I already got myself set up in the defensive position here, kind of in a little bit of a U-shape to catch them, as they should be coming straight down this road here. They may come down this road, but they should be coming straight down the Valley Turnpike, which is a macadamized road. So shouldn't be too long before they're here. So I do have pretty good fields of fire with my artillery. Once again, this lone tree is kind of blocking everything, though. It shouldn't matter. But looks like it's about as good as I'm going to get with this. Get the cavalry out here, see what we can see. So I'm not going to hold you all here. I will be back once we have contact with the Federals. Alrighty, it's 1700 at day one, and Cavalry Brigade came straight down the road. We got Division of Infantry following up behind. There is an artillery battery back there, though we did lose sight of them. Yeah, these guys are charging in. Not a smart move. Oh, thought they were charging. What happened to your range of fire? I just looked at this battery a minute ago and actually had a fan out to here. Now it does not. Oh, there's that battery. So this is just one of the corps. They have two on the field. Which one is this? This is Middle Department. And they're actually withdrawing. Okay, so this commander's a little smarter than the usual lot that we face. You know, I did not have high hopes for this fight, but this is a little worse than I was expecting. Try to get these batteries in a position where they're firing. What is blocking their fire? Yeah, shift over this way. Looks like they might be waiting for the other corps to show up. Don't have eyes on them yet. Oh, looks like they're waiting for the other corps to show up, so I'm not going to hold you all here for this. So I'll be back once the second one does arrive. Alright, it's 1945 of day one. About to lose daylight here in a few minutes. I don't know why, but they sent the railroad brigade forward again to get shot up. The second corps is just starting to make its way through Winchester now. Hopefully we'll have to see a better attack in the morning, but I'm kind of doubting it. So morale's already pretty low at this point. Yeah, it's already down to 37. So I'm not holding high hopes for this second corps in the morning, but once we have sight of them, I'll probably push my corps forward into an attack once they're in position, because I don't think they're going to put up a strong attack if they do come on. So I'm not going to hold you all here. I'll come back with the day 2 start. So we've moved on to day 2. It's just a little after 5 a.m. Doesn't look like the other corps has come up yet. No, they're still marching back here. AI did not take the opportunity to move it up. So this fight will probably be over once we break this corps. Which looks like it's coming on in a general engagement. Oh, maybe not. They're just sending out skirmishers. Since they're not coming on with the general assault just yet. First Brigade, that other corps just starting to arrive. I will not hold you here. I'll come back once they do get in the range of us. Alrighty, it's a little after 5:30 in the morning. The second corps is starting to show up. Coming down both roads here. I do have skirmishers out to try and get rid of the forces that were left in my front here. Keep sending detachments out for this artillery. It's a little annoying. Where are you boys going? Let's bring in the skirmishers. This battle's over. This battle's almost over. I'm going to start pushing my forces into them. See these guys off, and that should end the battle. Nope, did not want that. I'll get those skirmishers back. And there's the withdrawal order. Here we go. Let's try and plus up these casualties just a little bit. Get in there and get that battery. Oh, that's it. Alright, not the most exciting fight in the world. But we took down 2,100 of their 20,000 infantry, 350 or 3,100 cavalry, 25 of their 40 guns, total loss of 2,700 or 24,000 men. We lost 504 of our infantry, 24 of our cavalry. How did I lose 4 guns? Huh. Williams' guns seem to take a pounding in every fight they're in so far. But we lost 546 men of our 22,767, so... That's basically 5-to-1 odds right there, so I'll definitely take that. It's better than our last couple of fights. Let's take a look at the paperwork. Alright, Floyd's Cavalry did 14 Artillery, Rains Division. Virginia Militia did 259 to Infantry, 54 to Cavalry, 10 to Artillery for total 323. Thomas's Brigade did 213 to Infantry, 25 to Artillery for total 238. Rains Brigade did 346 to Infantry, 4 to Cavalry, 47 to Artillery for total 397. And the Jeff Davis Battery did 58 to Infantry, 9 to Cavalry, 10 to Artillery for total 77. Division total 1,035. Early's Division, Clayton's Brigade did 340 to Infantry, 39 to Cavalry, 21 Artillery for total 400. Early's Brigade got nothing in there. First Tyne Guards did 43 to Infantry, 13 to Cavalry for total 56. And the King William Artillery did 86 to Infantry, 53 to Cavalry, 12 to Artillery for total 151. Division total 607. Mahone's Division, Johnson's Brigade did 108 to Infantry, 12 to Artillery for total 120. Taylor did not fight. Trimble got 18 to Infantry, and the 58th Artillery Battery did 33 to Infantry, 2 to Artillery for total 35. And McCall's Artillery Division, Fredericksburg Artillery did 10 to Infantry, 8 to Cavalry, 13 to Artillery for total 35. Ewell's Artillery did 59 to Infantry, 3 to Cavalry, 6 to Artillery for total 68. Matthews Artillery did 17 to Infantry. Perry's Battery did 10 to Infantry, 1 to Cavalry for total 11. And Jackson's Battery did 26 to Infantry. Division total 157. Let's see if we got any of their officers. No, we did not. Oh, no, yes we did. We got wounded Colonel Briggs. Yep, we got one of their brigade commanders. Alright, let's get closed out of here. I really don't have much to say about this fight. It looked like they were going to behave a little better than usual, and they did, which gave me higher hopes than I really should have had. But, like I said, I don't have much to say about this one. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll come back with the newspaper. A victory at 4th Harpers Ferry. The enemy reportedly suffered total casualties of 2,589 men. There are 424 killed and 373 captured. Our casualties total 546 men, with 93 killed, 147 missing, and the rest are wounded. We've captured 1,024 rifles and 4 guns from the battlefield and sent 345 soldiers down to our prison camps. And it looks like we have defamed one of their brigade commanders, Colonel Amory. Not a very exciting fight, and didn't take not too long on the video. A little bit for me, though, while I was waiting for everything to happen. So, as I was saying, we have captured Island number 10, so the Army of Mississippi is now consolidating between Columbus and Paducah. And we have captured Fort Scammell in Maine. So I'm going to start sending 1st Corps down into Portland proper. And we'll have 2nd Corps join them if they still can't move. Alright. Let's get the Army commander down here. Hopefully getting the yellows soon, so I get them down into Portland. They'll recover faster there, then I can send them off on their next mission. So we'll let 1st Corps... Oh, 1st Corps is still good to go. So once we've captured Portland, we're going to send them straight down to begin the siege of Fort McClary. Alright, that should cover everything for right now, so I'll be back with the next incident. Alrighty, it's June 27th. We have picked ourselves up another naval engagement here with the 2nd North Atlantic Blockade Squadron. We've already taken down 2 of their ships. Looks like the Naugatuck and the Constellation have gone down. This looks like this isn't a raid, this is a general engagement, so looks like they came on to fight us. And we have another battle coming up now. What do we got in here? Alright, so they are pursuing us. They've caught up the 1st Corps Army of the Mississippi. Second Corps is 4 hours away, and 3rd will not be in the fight. And my Army commander is still not in the air. Oh, he's closer, but he's not there yet. Hate to say it, I think we're going to withdraw from this fight. These numbers are just not in our favor. Alright, we need to pull everybody back towards Fort Haman. That is just not going to go our way if we stay there. Let's see what's going on with this Naval Engagement. Taking out anybody else. Sunk a 3rd ship. We don't usually sink this many. We usually disable them. No, we're probably going to... Yeah, we're going to start withdrawing from this fight. We are out of ammunition. Maybe it doesn't look like we're going to capture any of these. And they've caught up to us again. Looks like 3rd Corps will actually be in this fight, but their readiness is garbage, so we're going to continue withdrawing. Get you off of scouting. Let's turn this depot on to green. Gonna need a lot of supplies in the area. I can't order them yet. Let's go back to that Naval Engagement. Looks like something else sank. We haven't lost any of ours yet, and we have taken down... nothing except for the Constellation. We haven't sunk anything big. As far as we haven't withdrawn yet, we have no ammunition yet left. That's it. Everybody's out of ammo now. I mean, we still ram, but fuel's also low. They should be pulling out of this fight. Looks like everybody but the Richmond has pulled out so far. That fight's over. Yeah, we got 4 of the ships. Not a big victory, but still a victory. Wearing them down little by little. Oh, there we go. It says disaster, though. We actually won that fight. Now they're retreating back towards Charleston. A little back and forth there. I can order you now, so let's get you back towards Fort Haman. I'm not going to hold you here for these withdrawal. Oh. Looks like we got a fight up here. At Hagerstown. Alright, so it's 1st Corps Army of Northeastern Virginia, 1st Corps Army of the James, with 39,502 men, 2,500 cavalry, 33 guns, under the command of George Bayard. Coming against the Army of the Valley District under Longstreet, under Jackson. with 17,000 men, 1,000 cavalry, and 109 guns. So obviously we're taking this fight. So I will be back after the load screen. Welcome to the Battle of Hagerstown. So we did roll the defense on this one, and we are on the Antietam battlefield. So we have to defend Nicodemus Hill and the North Woods. So there are 21,000 Federals on the field already. There is another corps arriving. And I guess they're arriving at any... Yep, they'll be coming on the field basically as soon as we hit play. And they should be coming in from over here at Dog Creek or this entry point down here by the Leslie House. What's the name of that? From Brunswick. Because they were coming from the east. So right now my plan is to set up defensively at Upper Bridge, the two forts here, and Middle Bridge. And keep a screening force down here towards Sharpsburg just in case they come in from the south. So I'm going to get my troops set up, and I'll be back once we have contact with the Federals. Alright, so it appears I was a little wrong on their directions of approach. It looks like the corps that was on the field is actually approaching. They waited for the second corps to arrive before they started moving from over here at the Snavely and Leslie homes. Because I hadn't had sighting on dust trails or soundings. I'd sent out skirmishers up this way to check everything out. So it looks like they're coming at me from the Antietam Ironworks and through this gap in the mountains here. So I am starting to shift my divisions into proper locations now. I'm going to retain Field's division over at the Middle Bridge for the time being, as they may attempt to cross there, but they're more than likely going to cross at these two forts over here and the lower bridge. And I should probably move him -1 brigade. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'll leave 1 brigade there, just in case, and bring everybody else over here. We should be in position in time to stop them. Hopefully. Gotta get orders for my cavalry to get held back before they get caught out. And that's going to be a race to see who gets there first, my orders or the Federals. Won't hold you here. I will come back once the action starts. Alrighty, it's 1300 to day 1. We just made initial contact with the Federals. They're hitting my battle lines right as my other divisions are showing up. So for some reason they are marching through town. They should have seen my defenses here and gone around, but they did not. And I've lost sight of that other corps since I pulled back the cavalry. But I don't think they're going to act in conjunction with each other. Yeah, if they're going to come on the road like this, they're just going to get ripped into shreds. Come on. Trying to get the screen to sit right where you want to pain in the ass sometimes. They are facing off against a Stonewall Brigade, so they don't have much hope. Even if they get in close, this is a close range shock unit, so the closer they get, the more damage they will deal out. You guys need to get in position yesterday get a move on. They're now extending out on the flanks. Burke, push forward and hit that brigade. Gotta finish moving this division into position. Oh, you are not going that way. They're actually spreading out their attack. That overlap there. Guys, dismount and get in loose order. Excuse me. I actually have some high hopes for this attack. You know, they're starting to pull their heads together, but doesn't look like it's going to get pulled off either way. Could have sworn I just gave you orders to move. And my artillery division's not up here because when I was positioning everybody, I actually forgot to position the artillery, and they're all the way back here by Bakersville Road. So they are coming up now, but it's still going to be a little bit before they're in action. It's cavalry's from that other corps, so I guess they're starting to push up the road now. But they're all the way back here still. It's just that cavalry brigade, it looks like. Suffolks, get onto that fence like I wanted you initially. Let your elites get over here. So I can pull Burke over to join the rest of his division. Alright, looks like we're going to have a little bit of a lull in the fighting here. Except for maybe this cavalry brigade coming up. But, so, I'll be back. So, the enemy has decided to retreat instead of... Oh, yeah. I didn't realize I beat their morale down that quickly. So, pretty short fight. Very short one. So, I'm going to finish this up real fast here. Alright. This battle really was more of a skirmish. There you had no morale whatsoever. So we took down 1,900 or 39,000 infantry, 200 or 2,500 cavalry. We didn't get any of their guns. For a total loss of 2,100 or 42,000 men. We lost 294 of our infantry. And that's probably mostly out of the Stonewall Brigade. Let's take a look at the paperwork real fast. This will not take long at all. Cavalry didn't fight. The Choose Virginia Battery, which is a horse artillery battery, did 48 to infantry, 19 to cavalry for a total of 67. Johnson's division, only Stonewall Brigade. Oh, Scott's Brigade got some shots in there? So Stonewall Brigade did 856 to infantry, 151 to cavalry for a total of 1,007. So Scott's Brigade did 44 to infantry, and that was it. And Jackson's artillery did 386 to infantry, 4 to cavalry for a total of 390. We are short one brigade in this division as the Janzika Legion is transferring into it. So the brigade that was here was transferred out to the Army of Tennessee. Fields Division, Burke's Brigade did 226 to infantry. Fulkerson's Division, 13 Suffolk's did 51 to infantry. The Georgia Elite Regulars did 184 to infantry, and the Georgia Special Battery did 9 to infantry, 2 to cavalry. Plus up to 14, so they caught some command staff there. A total of 249. Oh. See if we got any of their officers. Oh, I'm doubtful. Oh. We did wound a corps commander. Brigadier General Slemner. So this corps is the one that fought. And that, yeah, that looks like the corps is not even broken into divisions. So that was the entire corps we were just looking at. And it's just a bunch of disparate brigades. What's this other corps look like? This one's actually got divisions. Yeah, real quick one there. So we'll get closed out of here. So, really not much to say about this one. I mean, that corps actually did set up for a proper attack, but it didn't have the morale to do it. It was very, very easily seen off, low casualties. So, it is what it is. Let me know what you thought about in the comments below, and I will not hold you here for this. I will come back with the newspaper. Alright, the Battle of Hagerstown has ended with another victory. The enemy's reportedly suffered total casualties of 2,094 men. There are 477 killed and 379 captured. Our casualties total 294 men, with 53 killed, 28 missing, and the rest are wounded. We've captured 839 rifles, 0 guns from the battlefield, and sent 358 enemy soldiers down to prison camps. And it looks like we have defamed General Slemner. Alright, I'm going to try and push this through. So, maybe not. Looks like there's more troops on the way. Possibly. Oh. Yep, and there's another engagement. That will not be this episode. Oh, this is Army of Mississippi again. And they're still coming at us with the full force here. And everybody's going to be on the field at the same time. Yeah, we were withdrawing. I don't want to take this fight until 3rd Corps is ready. I was withdrawing everybody over to Fort Hayman. Yeah, we're going to withdraw from this. Hopefully they go in the right direction. Not really. They are not giving up. Full retreat. There we go. Get you back to where I want you to go. So I'm filling up this depot now to resupply these troops, as they do need it. Let's just see if we can get this over to July 1st, and we'll end the episode there. If there's not another battle coming up. What do we got here? And they are besieging island number 10. The Army of the West. Okay, so they don't have 80,000 men here anymore. 27,000 of them are over here, along with this corps. So this is not an 80,000 man blob anymore. I could probably take this down in the next engagement. That's some good news. Speed this up. Yep, nope, and we do have another fight coming on at Hagerstown. 1st Corps Army of the Potomac under the command of Christopher Auger. Bringing 23,908 infantry, 58 guns. To my 16,814 infantry, 1,000 cavalry, and 109 guns. So this will be next episode. So we'll end this one here. So if you're a new viewer, returning viewer, you're not yet subscribed, please think about hitting that subscribe button. If you do, remember to hit that bell icon so that the next video comes out. If you'd like a brigade in one of my armies, please let me know in the comments below. Type of unit, state it's from, weapons, uniforms, officers, and I'll oblige on all counts if possible. And once again, comments. As always, please do keep them coming. And I will see you all at the next episode. Stay grumpy.